currently the 30th of September, and I scheduled for myself today on a Saturday to I would clean the apartment, but I just came back from work, so I feel like we could play one game of chess with some ridiculous opening, and then yeah, then we'll do something else. So yeah, we have the center. He has the king side, very open. He will probably castle queen side, I guess. And I want to actually contest. Maybe I want to contest the overextension of the king side. So I'm gonna play h6 and ask him what does he want, and he responds by saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna recapture with the bishop if you capture," which is very sensible. Very sensible. So first let's do a move that we know is good. We develop the knight, defends the pawn, grabs control of squares, I guess. And we'll see what our opponent does. Knight here attacks this. Maybe he wants to climb down, but I'm not scared of that yet. Maybe I am. Let's just overprotect this pawn. My hand's just moving on its own, I guess. And yeah. So usually when people play these sort of openings where they're wasting a lot of tempi, they're being quite provocative. And what sometimes ends up happening is that you overextend or are being over-aggressive as black in this case, and then you still lose the game even though your opponent played a bad opening. So the way I like to handle this is to do the same. To do the same as your opponent. He plays a3, hey, you know what? I don't know how to take advantage of this immediately, so I'm gonna play a6. So he finally does a useful move. Yeah, we'll do the same. And a6 is not totally useless because now knight a5 we can hide the bishop here if that was necessary. And you know what? It's not a good move, but I'm very tempted to go here. I'm very tempted to go there. But let's not do that. So we have 3 pieces that have been, oh, I'm a bit tired. So we've developed 3 pieces, so let's develop the 4th one, get ready to cast, potentially, any strikes. Wow, with b4. But b4 weakens this knight, so that's something to keep in mind. And yeah, you will probably play something like this in the future maybe. But for now, we're gonna retreat. We should have maybe considered takes, but I don't think there was something. So bishop there instead, and now, yeah, I don't know. Felt like I should be better, but I'm not. So yeah, I'm just gonna develop my knight here, see what's up, and develop the knight here does come with a threat of maybe, if we take here, it takes here, we can take potentially, maybe we can take here with the rook or the knight. So it's not without any ideas. We're still trying to move with purpose, but the purpose is not that big, unfortunately. Alright. So we can also go knight here, or knight here, potentially, but now I don't feel like I have a lot of benefit from, yeah. So we could go for this tactic, but why should we do that? I don't feel any necessity to. At the moment, I'm just gonna play queen d7. castle long. He's probably gonna castle long as well. And we're gonna, you know, have a slow approach to the game. If he castles, by the way, here, he might be able to do something. But okay. Well, what do we want to recapture with? We have 3 options. Take with the knights. Maybe ideas with this, but I like to take with the rook, perhaps. Knight g5, castles. But the rook lift is handy, I think. It's somewhat handy. They basically did the work for us to make a rook lift, and this doesn't have an inherit. Wait. Does it threaten something? Yes, it does. It threatens this pawn. So if takes, you can take here. And that's quite annoying. So maybe you have to play this. Could also just take a pawn. Yeah. You could. Choices. I don't know. It's quite a position, I have to say. You know, we can also, you know, close our eyes and pretend nothing is happening and just castle. But that feels like a weak move. We can also take with the knight. And I like taking with the knight here. Takes with the knight. If he takes here, you take here with check, so he doesn't have time to do what he wants to do. And he doesn't have any checks. Taking with the knight, the threat is obviously to take here. If he doesn't want me to capture his bishop, he has either to defend it or move it to an awkward square. This doesn't work, so he has to... Ooh, whoa. He's sacking the rook. Okay then. To get this pawn. That's wait. I don't even have to take with the queen here. I can just take with the pawn. And then this pawn is defended and this whole idea is just stupid, right? I just long castle and everything's fine. Yeah, there we go. Completely fine position. Okay, we could have grabbed the pawn here. But let's be safe for now. Let's just be safe for now. So we could still take here. Then maybe this is coming. Let's not get too crazy. Let's see. What can we do? Well, we could attack this, for example. We could actually double up on the open file. That makes a lot of sense. We could also just grab the pawn. And if he plays this, we just go here. I'm like, we're fine. And then he goes here. I'm like, oh, it's getting awkward. So maybe not. Maybe. Let's just start by stacking some shit somewhere. Some rooks stacks. Let's not forget that he still has the bishop pair, which is quite an asset. Let's take here, don't see why not, and then we can take here. Attacking the bishop, he has to respond to that. Perhaps we can go play this in the next move. Yeah, so maybe this. Can also try and play this. Takes. Then you could take here. Can also go here. Maybe they take, but that's every trade benefits us. So yeah. If they attack our rook, I think we'll just you know, defend the one with the other. Probably like this, because this has more flexibility, I think. So he's attacking, indeed. How are we gonna defend? We can also defend it like this. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We are up on a lot of material. He's not trying to take this one, but it's just defense. The other rook, it's not. Yeah, I forgot that my queen was defending g7. I thought he was at both attacking g7 and the rook, but after closer inspection, we are actually absolutely fine. And at some point, we can start pushing this pawn, which can march the board. We can also start with giving a check, but that would not be beneficial to our king safety. We can also chase this away, man. You know what? You know what? Let's start with nothing. Let's start with absolutely nothing. King, very safe. You can come up with a plan. I'm totally fine in this position. Maybe I'm not. Actually, let's trade off rooks. Oh my god, I blundered. Oh my god, I blundered. Oh jeez. Jeez Louise. That's a big blunder, I have to say. That's a big blunder. That's a really big blunder. So now we have to make up for so we have a queen. He has a queen. We have a lot of pawns. That's the advantage that we're having. We have a lot of pawns. This bishop doesn't do anything yet. That's nice. And we can just push this pawn for now, I feel. If he takes, we take here. And then we'll take there. And then this pawn is defended. Also, we can just take the bishop. Oh, I almost did it. I almost blundered. But now we can pick up the bishop. That feels kind of good. That feels kind of good. Because we're still up 3 pawns. But the endgame is just really, really hard to play out. I'm expecting something like this. Yes, and then to pick up the pawn. Still protecting this one. So I guess we just go here. Go for another pawn. Well, actually, it's defended. So let's not do that. Let's first defend this pawn. Let's first defend that pawn. Goes there. Maybe he wants something like this. So let's see, maybe go here. Aiming to go there, not allowing him to take up these spaces. Maybe also aiming for this. Goes there, makes the king active. It's a good move. It's a good move. Wants to go here, but I'm gonna aim for this pawn now. I'm gonna aim from this pawn now. Don't know if this is a good approach, because now he has this. Here, take, here. I have to go back and he has a perpetual. I feel like he has a perpetual here. So how do we get out of the perpetual? Oof. He's really doing a good job, this guy. He defends like that. Okay, he actually didn't see that he could go here and here and maybe force a perpetual, which he should probably have gone for. Because now I can just go here, attack this, and threaten other sorts of nasty stuff. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Okay, I totally missed that one. Goes forward. That I didn't expect. That I really didn't expect. I thought he would just go for the perpetual. Thought he would just go for the perpetual. Oh no, I blundered the pawn as well. but I don't know. Let's start moving something. King is relatively safe here. You can just try to push this one now. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, this is a tight match. This is a very tight match. Alright, what is he trying to do? I don't see it. I have to go for it. So I'm trying to go for it. This is the pawn, which we'll try to promote. I'm getting quite close here. We're getting quite close. He has to do something. He has to do something. Doesn't. Okay, I feel like we can just go for the win now. Where are the checks? There are no checks. I think he's getting mated. Oh my, what a crazy game. What a crazy game. There are no checks. How does he check me? There are none. Yeah, he has to. Wow. And now everything is just very simple. I don't even have to think. Wow, 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 wow. I even have 43 seconds. He should really resign. But he doesn't. Let's see. So we're gonna just try to close space here. Alright, let's just take his remaining pawn. And now we'll keep a horse distance away from the king until he's really on the last rank. Now that he is on the last rank, we're just gonna lock him down and slowly bring the king. And now the king is here, we can just simply mate. We have a lot of options. He really doesn't resign. I like this mate. Very close call, I have to say. A very close call. I think our opponent didn't want to resign because of a rating. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I know I made a lot of mistakes, but let's look at the analysis and see what we could have improved on. Actually, is my mic even on? Oh, I might have fucked up. I might have fucked up. It's okay. So, there's some bug. So let's just go here. Still buggy. Wait. Maybe if you reload. Yeah, that helps. First off, let's just look. It's a 72, 73%. Yeah, it is what it is. We probably played not so great, 1500 level because of the blunder. But yeah, very weird opening. He just took up the center and challenged it. Apparently not the way you should go. Yeah, everything here I tried to do as principled as possible. Knight f5 is a mistake. Why is knight f5 a mistake? Because e4 and the knight on f5 is not doing anything. Okay, that's good to know. So how could we have improved this? Let's try again. So I see that this is just weak and I want to play this. Maybe queen d6 is an option. Just protecting the pawn, preparing something like this. It's slightly better than we could have done. We could also just castle, which engine usually prefers, but in this case, yes, this is quite stupid. interesting. They do like a knight move, but it has to go to g6 because he wants to go to f4. That makes sense. That makes a lot more sense than what I did. Here, yeah, knight takes h4 has to be played because this just felt really awkward to me. Well, I was actually planning to take with the queen, but I realized afterwards that I could take with the pawn and everything's fine. So everything is fine here. You're doing a great job of trading everything, and now I make a very stupid mistake because I couldn't find you know, a way of really continuing this. Perhaps we could have just given this check and then take a pawn, give up this pawn because we have a lot of play on this side anyways. I think something like this is very much good enough. Queen c6, yes, and we're still up a lot of material, but I made it quite well, strange decision, but he also made strange decision. We won back some stuff. Apparently could have even taken here, and after king here, oh yeah, of course we don't even need the bishop because the bishop is not doing anything. Wow, and this is what the engine goes for. b2, and we could even somehow probably win it again. Like, let's say it goes something like this, we can win that bishop as well, I assume. But okay, we took, and the game is not roughly equal actually. We are better. Queen g5, threatening d2, that makes sense. And went queen g3. Now, I felt like if he went something like queen e7, and let's say I go after the pawn or do something stupid, I feel here that he has very big drawing chances by just moving around like this. So I tried to prevent that with this move. He played this, then I went here, threatening to go here, take there, he defends it, and I didn't realize he was also attacking this. So c5, very logical indeed, but here I make a mistake, and here he could have just easily given a perpetual. He went for the win, and here I took a pawn. We went back, knowing that if we trade queens, yeah, we win. And then I made another blunder by pushing a pawn, which was defending another pawn. Really, really sloppy play because I feel so restricted with my king. I don't know what happened with me. b5 is even a continuation. a5 was a continuation, but not what I played. He grabbed the pawn. We made some freaky ideas, and now, okay, engine doesn't like it, but now it's good. Now it's good. Now it's good, and yeah, this is just basically a game. So that was the game. Hope you guys enjoyed. It was yeah, I'm gonna clean my room. Maybe that's better, or my apartment, or whatever. It's not a big mess, but you know, it's a weekly cleanup to keep everything tidy. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye bye.